There are technicalities and then there is politics. Common folks like me and you believe that technical aspects of a particular issue are free from politics, but that is rarely so. Politics is the core guiding philosophy of any technicality, especially on the geopolitical stage. The fuzz around Pakistan's possible removal of the FATF grey list is not different. Hi and welcome to TFI English, the national socio-political analysis arm of the TFI Media Group. I am your host Tejasvi Malhotra, and if you haven't subscribed to the TFI English channel yet, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to receive all the latest updates. Coming back to the story in this video, I'm here to tell you about the terror financing watchdog softening its stance on Pakistan and its underlying geopolitical reasons. Ever since USA and its allies were driven out of Afghanistan, they were looking for a new vassal state. India and China were not going to buckle under it, so they seem to have zeroed down on Pakistan again. Nothing else explains the talks of Pakistan's removal from the grey list of Financial Action Task Force. After the 4-day plenary session of FATF in Berlin, it is almost certain that the big fish of the geopolitics wants Pakistan to be out of grey list of FATF. According to the officials, Pakistan has met almost all of the 34 criteria it was asked to meet in order to escape the grey list. FATF said that its officials will be visiting Pakistan to look at on-ground situation, and if they are satisfied, then they will give a final recommendation of removing Pakistan from the list. Stating that Pakistan has done well to curb money laundering and terror financing, FATF said Pakistan's continued political commitment to combating both terrorist financing and money laundering has led to significant progress. In particular, Pakistan demonstrated that terror financing investigations and prosecutions target senior leaders and commanders of UN-designated terrorist groups, and that there is a positive upwards trend in the number of money laundering investigations and prosecutions being pursued in Pakistan, in line with Pakistan's risk profile. FATF's latest recommendations about the terrorist nations are a puzzling development. If you watch it closely, after Taliban came to power, Pakistanis have only witnessed an uptick in terrorist activities in Pakistan. Taliban is promoting Tehreek-e-Taliban in Pakistan, and it is creating mayhem for a separate Pashtunistan. Additionally, the violence led by different rebel groups wanting freedom from Pakistan is also emerging as a big threat to the Pakistani state. Frankly, FATF's recommendations reek of absurdity. But there is a bigger issue here, and that is geopolitical equations. US is trying to re-establish its hegemony in the region. Right now, it has no friends in the Asian continent. China is its arch-nemesis. Japan is drifting away from its sphere of influence, while India's independent foreign policy means that US can't blackmail India. So the US is down to courting nations. Recently, it made some big friendship gesture towards India by supporting our anti-China stance. But its domestic political equations do not allow for permanent bonhomie with India. You see, Democrats need Muslim voters in internal elections, so they have to cater to their demand of keeping their Muslim brothers happy. In this case, it's Pakistan. On the other hand, neocons dominating Republican Party's warmongering need some regions to stay in conflict. Just like they have been stoking fire in Iraq and other countries in the Middle East, they want some more spheres of conflict. In the midst of all this, they want a place that could assist them with favors. Pakistan is tried and tested nucleus of armed conflict in the Asian continent. No wonder it will be out of the purview of regulations in near future. It will be the base on which Democrats will play vote bank politics and neocons will keep their arms lobby happy.